We are back to the crusty coffee table, but that is all right. Until my lazy ass cleans my garage, I'm gonna have to suffer when I make videos. So I just wanted to do a short one today. If you're familiar with the Wilson Combat P365 XL grip, you'll notice something kind of missing, and that would be the Beavertail. So I really want another one of these grips. I kind of got a little too trigger happy on the soldering iron, and I kind of burnt through. I didn't burn all the way through, but I came really close at some of these spots on here. And while I think it's fine, I don't think it'd ever be an issue. There's actually parts on the grip that are so thin right in here from the factory that you can see light through it. I don't think it'd be an issue like durability wise, but it just gives me the ick. So I kind of use this as an opportunity to kind of play with this a little bit and do some testing. So one of the things I wanted to do, the main thing I wanted to do, really the only thing I wanted to do, there's some other stuff in here I want to mess with. But the main thing is this Beavertail. So, I like carrying guns with hammers, and I really like, how Beavertails work, especially, on this configuration. The shape of the grip, it kind of gives you a little less than the factory one. So having that added on the back is good, but I did some testing. I don't think I'm ever going to get any slide bite. I mean, unless I'm just really like cranking on it, and that's just, I have a compromised grip entirely at that point. But what I'm getting at, before I get sidetracked, is they dig into your gut really bad, Beavertails do. And this is something I deal with on my P01. That Beavertail is pretty aggressive, and honestly, at the end of the day, it's not that bad. It really isn't. But if I'm going to be carrying something concealed like this and be using this for a deep concealment, role, I kind of want to optimize it for that. So that's the main reason I wanted to get another one of these grips, is one that's not stippled. Not going to stipple it as much as I want to. Excuse me. Still getting over being sick. As much as I want to, I will likely actually probably take the edge off of that factory Wilson Combat grip and run it like that, because this picks at your shirt really bad, and it's super fucking annoying, and it ruins all my nice golf shirts that I wear to work. Not into golf, like to start, but I wear like golf polos to work, kind of as a uniform, and it does not do very well with those. It doesn't play nice. It rips and tears. So that's why I got one of these. I stippled my other 10-round grip, and so the gun originally came with a 10-round grip. I wanted another one. I got gray. I kind of wish I got black or tan. Hindsight's 2020. That being said, not a big deal. This was $60 on sale, PSA, like shipped and everything. Actually, I think less than that. So I'm gonna get another one of these. This size and configuration, because to me this is the Goldilocks size. I think the X macro is great. I think it's too big for concealed carry. I mean, not too big. Obviously, I carry a Glock 17, but like, I don't know. It's like you're kind of just defeating the purpose. Like, it's thinner, yes. Like, there are definitely benefits, but I think that in this size micro 9 category, I think going to a 17-round grip is kind of overkill, especially when you can do like the mag guts, and the 12-round mags get 14, 15 with one in the chamber in this size. I mean, it's this, but it's got like the extra extension, but it's not any longer than this. I think that's, pretty insane, and I think a perfect compromise. So it's kind of what I'm going to be running. I do have to see if Mag Guts offers one for the 12-round grip module, the XL grip module. We'll see. But back to the cut here, I really didn't know if this was going to be hollow. I didn't know how this was going to look as I dremelled it down, so I just went slow. And while it's not totally perfect, you can see the it doesn't line up quite as right. Like, so in comparison, you can see how the back of the 10-round standard P365 grip module is kind of like beveled to match the duck on the back there. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. It's the FCU. But you can see kind of how the FCU is not perfect. So ideally, I'd probably leave a little more material just to get the bottom of that FCU completely covered. Not that I think it's going to hurt anything or make a difference at all. I think this is totally fine, just for purely for looks and everything. I will say, for using a Dremel and just some hand sanding, I got the finish really good. This is finished on 600 grit sandpaper. I've not polished this with a wheel yet. Normally I would just take a dry cotton wheel with a Dremel and kind of hit this. It's really a tough game to play. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. So if you know of one, let me know. Just ways to polish this polymer. I'm sure you can use some kind of compound. I just don't know what would work best for polymer. So that being said, I mean, this finish is plenty good for me. I mean, as far as like I'm concerned, that's perfect. That's finished. I wouldn't go any further than that. You can see some spots down here where I didn't really hit with the 600 as well, a couple scratches. But that's what this grip is for. It's for practicing. And I think that's what I'm going to do is get another one of these and just leave it factory. Maybe put some goon tape, some hockey tape around the grip, which I really hate to do because I've always talked mad shit about hockey tape on your grips, because why would you do that? Just get the grip you want, or stipple it, or don't. I don't know. Or like do whatever you want to with your grips, but the hockey tape always just seemed like it was compromising your grip for not much benefit. But like I said, I don't want the texture pulling at my clothes. It might be the way to go. But yeah, it kind of looks weird having that cut off on the Wilson Combat grip, but I think it works. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's gonna look good when I get a new unmolested grip, and hopefully I can have some self-control and not immediately just start stippling it and spray painting it and all that shit like I do all my other stuff. I was also thinking of getting black. I don't know if I should get the black grip module or the tan, and I was thinking about the SIG, the black XL grip module, or the tan XL grip module from SIG, like this style, but the 12 round. But I don't know, just like there's something about this size, like when you hold this in your hand. I need to go hold a XL grip, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. Go by Academy and just hold on to one of their XLs and see how it feels, and see what I like better, because it's hard to tell without having one here. I mean, I can kind of do it with this, with the 12 round in there, but also like this grip angle, this just looks good. And the palms are swelled out more. It's definitely got more palm swell. Well, flare, yeah, I don't know. Probably just go back with the Wilson, but give you a little rack of applause there. Because who doesn't like racking guns? Yeah. And yeah, so I think Wager did give me some Illuma black on here, and I think it just wore off because it looks way different than it did when I got it. But I'm just gonna have to buy a new end plate or back plate and extractor, which is fine, not a big deal, not a big deal at all. I can get factory SIG ones, the same color. I am thinking about that PMM comp though. Oh. That PMM comp looks so fucking good on this thing, especially with an X macro grip. That is another thing I want to do. And you know, that's like a configuration I'd like to build out later, just as like a fun kind of range toy thing, because there's no sense in carrying that. If I'm carrying that, I'm just going to carry a bigger gun. But I think it looks really fucking good with the X macro grip and the PMM comp on the end to take up that little bit of rail space that sticks out as an underbite on the standard length slide. Looks sick. Looks really sick. Oh man, damn, this top down view on this thing is fucking nice too, dude. And I had some comments in one of my videos about my cussing. Dude, if you don't like it, just watch somebody else. This is for me. This isn't for, I mean, this is like to share my experience and to hopefully save some people some money, but this is for me too. Like, I'm talking to you like y'all are my boys. Like, I don't know, like I'm just excited about this shit, and you know, this is me. So this isn't for your family. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about was this, and hopefully I'll get a new one of these sooner than later. Thanks for watching.